Hey DIYers and cat lovers, we're setting up the Fukumaru Cat Activity Tree. Perfect for climbing, scratching, and of course napping. But the twist is, I'm gonna mount it 20 inches off the floor. So stay tuned for that and see our cats' interactions with their new tree. First, unbox everything to make sure you have all the pieces you need. Honestly, I was shocked at how they fit this 50-inch cat tree into such a small box. Major packing skills. I like to sort all the screws into their designated piles to make assembly easier. Personally, I use a clear organizer case. It keeps everything contained and accounted for. These two shelves are identical, so I only need one of them. Now grab a small block, 2 bolts, and the Allen key. Stand the shelf up on its side and drop the bolts into the counter screw openings. You can see how it will sit flat. Place the bolts on top of the shelf and use the Allen key to tighten them. Whenever you see one of these holes, you know a bolt is going through it. Lay the shelf down on the side with the block. It will help hold it up. Place the bolt through the countersunk hole. I like to place the Allen key in the bolt first and then hold the post as I tighten the screw. Place this section on the top left side and then grab your next threaded rod, shelf, and post. Screw the threaded rod halfway into the post, then slide the middle shelf through the smaller hole. Make sure all the shelves are facing the correct way according to the instructions. Twist the next post in until it's completely flush with the shelf and previous post. Then grab another double-sided threaded rod, twist it halfway in, and attach the next shelf, this time opposite the previous one. Then grab your next post and twist it until everything is flush. Finally, grab the bottom shelf and a small block, drop the threaded bolts in, and tighten everything with the Allen key. Then tighten the final bolt through the shelf into the post. I also realized later that I wanted to switch this block around to make it easier for wall mounting. Time to find the studs. I wasn't sure where exactly I wanted the tree, so first I mapped out my studs using blue tape. This makes them super easy to see. I measured the gap between the first and second shelf, about 16 inches. This helped me decide the best height, but because of my display screen, I ended up mounting it 20 inches off the floor. Okay, I love when instructions tell you to do something that doesn't actually work. Oh, just use the pencil to mark a hole on the wall. But the holes were too small for any pencil. But I had a better idea. We just decided to use a long wood screw and a hammer to make an indent on the wall to mark it. And don't forget to mark the bottom bracket. You can also see we stacked some boxes to match the height because, let's be real, this thing gets heavy after a while. When I have to use both a stud and an anchor, I always start with the anchor holes. The hardware came with a drill bit, but honestly, it felt a bit too snug. I didn't want to damage the anchor, so I grabbed my own 1/4-inch drill bit, and it worked perfectly. My husband held the tower while I screwed in the top bracket, anchor first. Then we used a level to double check, make sure everything was straight before we started to screw it into the stud. Remember, this thing gets heavy when you're holding it up. Just repeat the process for the bottom bracket. Time to add the accessories. Grab the larger carpet and peel back the wax paper. You can probably see by my surprise, I thought it was just adhesive, but it's actually Velcro. So instead of removing the Velcro, just peel back the wax paper so it all lines up perfectly when you stick it down. Bonus, if you ever need to clean it, the Velcro makes it easy to remove. Press the carpet down firmly to make sure it sticks well. Next, grab the smaller carpet and check which way it fits best on the shelf. Then repeat. Peel the wax paper and press it down. Now for the rope. Keep the tape on the end. It actually helps when feeding it through the hole. Once through, tie a simple knot on the top to secure it. make sure it's really taut because you know your cats are going to be playing with this. Then repeat the knot on the bottom. Make sure it's super tight, and then it's ready for cat playtime. Here's the final reveal. But now for the best part, seeing what our cats think. This was Mocha's first ever wall-mounted scratcher. We lured her up with a squeeze-up treat to show her how to climb all the way up and down safely.
That's it. The Fukumaru Cat Tree is officially cat approved. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more DIY fun. And tell me in the comments, would you wall mount your cat tree? See you next time.